everyone, today I want to cover something that may be seen as heresy by some. Here are 5 non-military things you can do with helicopters in DCS. Before we start, I am not going to tell you these 5 things in any particular order. This is not a top 5, nor are these things ordered by worst to best or vice versa, nothing like that. I just want to tell you about these 5 non-military things in DCS to do with your helicopters. Some of these suggestions will work better on some helicopters than others, as you will probably notice. Still, you should find something that could be of interest and fun to you. I am adding all the relevant links in the video description, so make sure you check it out after you watch the video. Let's start with one that is quite dear to me, as it is one of the things I love the most about helicopters and their missions. In case you don't know, there's a search and rescue server for DCS where you can fly, well, search and rescue missions. When joining the server, you will be able to find a set of available missions you can fly, and when flying those missions, you can either hover above or land next to the casualties or stranded people. If your mission goal is placed in a forest or between high buildings, you can always adjust the length of your rope through the F10 radio menu. Something else very cool is persistence. Everything you do is stored in a database. Your flight time will accumulate over, and the server will always know how many folks you have rescued. When you pick them up, the weight of the passengers will be added to the airframe, so you'll have to take that into consideration, especially when flying on mountains, for example. And hospitals have a limited capacity. Some are bigger than others, and some may be quite small. If there's no capacity left, you'll have to fly a transport mission and bring your casualties to another hospital. The second non-military thing you can do in DCS is campaigns. There are a few civilian campaigns out there. Some are freeware, others are payware, and they put you in different scenarios and have you fly different types of missions. Cargo or passenger transport, sling loading, etc. In the video description you will find links to 3 different campaigns. These usually focus on the UE or the Mi-8, but sometimes also on the UH-60 Blackhawk, which is a free mod. The third thing is just general sling loading or vertical reference. I know there is sling loading in these campaigns I just mentioned, but campaigns do force you to follow a certain path, play on a certain specific areas, etc. But you can do sling loading anywhere you want, and even without being in a campaign. DCS has a huge advantage over other sims in that area. The sim has a simulated crew chief or flight engineer. This character is basically a voice in your headset that gives you verbal cues to the load, indications such as left 10, forward 5, or hold position, for example. Your virtual crew chief will also advise you when the load is hanging steady or if it begins to swing around. It is really cool, and again, no campaign is needed if you don't want that kind of structured flying and a backstory. You can check out our article for some tips from Sling Loading aficionado and real-world Apache instructor pilot, our friend Joe Hudson. Check out the video description below or the link I will drop over there right now. The next non-military thing I would like to suggest is for you to hit that like button. Seriously, I would love for your help with the YouTube algorithms. If you enjoy our content, please consider giving our videos a like, and don't forget you can join the conversation by adding your comments as well. Thank you very much. Now for real, number 4 is something that I really haven't seen a lot, and that is aerobatics. You can start practicing and take your helicopter to the limit and create your own routine or copy an existing one from a helicopter demonstration team. Aerobatics is not something you see a lot in real world, and even less in the simming world. I remember Hover Control used to have a nice aerobatics team, and that was a lot of fun to watch. Nowadays, with the ability to stream these and get people to watch and comment in real time, it's even better. Even if you are streaming a pre-recorded routine, it's always great to talk to the guys watching it and engaging with the community. And who knows, we could even start thinking about a HeliSimmer.com aerobatics team. Alright, we are down to the last one. This one is rather easy, and I am sure you've already done it in other sims and perhaps even DCS. Just fly around. Plan some trips across the map, learn how to navigate with the UE or the Mi-8 or whatever helicopter you want to use. We even have GPSs available. Use your imagination, transport some made-up passengers or cargo, for example. You can even use a freeware application such as Volante, which is a free flight tracker that integrates with a lot of different sims, including DCS. You can keep track of all your flights this way. It is pretty cool. If you are new to helicopters or fighting to get a grasp on these birds, check out this video where I go through a lot of different things to help you out. Or you can also check out this one where I cover 5 tips to help you practice your skills and become a better virtual helicopter pilot. I'll see you in one of those videos or any other one you decide to watch. Until then, take care and fly safe.